Hey guys, we've got a little bit of a surprise for yous coming up in the next video. And anybody that was watching and pay attention to our video, I believe it was the first part of the homecoming, you got a little bit of a clue. So if you caught the clue, you'll know what's coming. If you didn't, we have a surprise. And that surprise is that who showed up here. So here they are, all set up. And Mr. Metz, look at that. How's that timing for Mr. Metz coming out? Up here in Canada. Canada. So they've come up and we're going to do some work on the truck. So till we get that far, that'll be it. Okay guys, here we are in first part of May, and as you've seen, the Mets come in. Today we're going to start doing the work on Randy's truck. So he's over there now just getting it fired up and moving her. He's going to bring her around and back her into the shop as far as we can. And then we will take the drum box, the tool boxes and stuff off of it and get ready to be able to put on the water tanks and run the plumbing. In order to do that, we have to remove his boxes, so it makes it easier to run. We're gonna have to get way over there. Watch that side. Go ahead, go ahead. Okay. Is that close? It's okay, go. Fine. You take the front over far enough, you're touching that side. You're gonna have to sneak, yeah. You're gonna have to sneak probably, you're gonna have to sneak straight ahead out until we can get it more straight. No, you're getting close to that camper. You have to get right close to the camper. Camper. Right now, it's straight forward, yeah. Because this so long, it gets close real quick. Okay. Nope. Sneak over this way a bit. Then we go back, and then straight it back around, try to get the front over here, see what happens. No, that's not gonna make a difference. It's a, take it straight to the shop. Go that side. Go back. Straight back, Randy. Yeah, close enough. We'll have to work it a little bit, probably forward to do the box, but we get that back one off. All these years, I only managed one scrape on that door. It does. Okay, well, we got her in this far. And I don't. No, I don't think we can get it. Unless we get that suspension dropped, it might, but we can't get far enough all the way in here anyways. If we were on the other side, but you'll never get on the other side. Trailer's too close. I don't know. We'll have a look at that when after we get this back box off. We can have a looky see. Like, what's your suspension drop? It's there? Yeah. Yeah, and that's what we measured, about 3 inches out. We don't need it in that critical. So, okay. Okay, guys, as you can see, we have got the big box off the back. There it is there. We have got the 2 small boxes off. And now we're working on getting this drum box. We'll get the drum box off. We'll get this bike rack off. And then we'll be able to start rebuilding. She looks a little naked without her boxes. A few bolts take that off, then we'll have to take it over and lift it off with the excavator. Because I don't think me and Randy are both strong enough to lift it. Okay, we got the drum box off, except for I forgot to hook onto the camera to the excavator to show you the escapades. But it wasn't too bad. We got it in here. We were just a little shy on reach because of the height of it. But using the blade to get some extra height on the excavator. And a little bit of fooling around, we got it without too much trouble. So right now we're going to attempt, we gotta get down in under here and get, if I can show you, those airbags. If you can see them, I can't really tell on the camera, but those airbags and the shocks that are down in there, we're gonna attempt to be able to get at them and change them. Because when the drum box and the tanks are in here in place, there's going to be no way to get at them if something happens down the road. So a little preventative maintenance, we're going to go ahead and attempt to get them out of there and change them now, put new ones in, and that way hopefully you won't have any trouble down the road. Right, Mr. Metz?
Yep.
That's the plan.
Yeah, I don't know how we're going to get in there.
Me either. Might have to get the torch out and cut the front of this deck off.
Well, the back.
Well, until we see what we're going to do with that, that'll be all for right now. Tempting to get the bottom shock undone so we can get this cab up in the air, hopefully.
You got a,
because we're going to change the shocks too.
Ow! A reducer that'll go on this
no, I know, you want to come from 3/8, you want to step up. Yeah, problem is the one I got is going to be too long.
How long is it?
Oh, it's way too long. Let me think.
I might be able to use that.
You think?
Yeah, I can stick my hand under the bed of the truck.
Oh no, that's still the wrong way.
Yeah, I need to go from
You want to go
half to 3/8.
backwards. Jeez, I don't know. You know, of all the things you've got, it's never the ones you want. What if I set them up with a socket? What if I set you up with a socket setup? Like that. Then you can put that socket onto there and put that socket onto your... Huh?
I think I just about got it.
You made me do all that thinking for nothing?
I got tired of waiting.
Well, you know how far it is across this shop? Okay, guys. That was quite a procedure. There was a lot of going and going and going, so that's why we didn't get too much videoing. But anyways, we got them bags changed. Down in there. If you can see it. And new shocks. Bags on both sides. New shocks. And it was a bit of a chore with this deck on, but we did manage it. And it was a good thing, because the bottoms of the bags are all starting to weather and check and split. So was a good time to do it. So until we move on to the next part, which is going to be starting to build tank racks, stuff like that. Well, good morning. That'll be all. Today we're working on Randy's tanks, starting to build them. We took a couple days off and we went fishing for a weekend, a long weekend, up do some walleye fishing, and we did all right. We got our limit for the guys, all the guys that were there, so we got our limit, some nice walleye, and now we're back and we're starting at it. So this is where we're at. Turn that radio off. So we've started, got the drum box off the truck, and we've started making frame for the bottom. We're mirroring it for the top. Andy's notching out the little crossers for the top one. Once he gets them all notched out, we'll be able to tack her back together. And we'll have our top and bottom frame. And then we just got to sort out our heights and our lengths, because we're going to end up plating this, and we want it fairly close to the size of the drum box when we're done, so that it plates the sides in, and we plate the top in. And as you can see on the tanks there, the spigots are a little higher than the tank. So for all the fittings and stuff, we'll make it the height of the drum box, and then that way they'll sit down underneath, if all works out, underneath the top plate, so it's all hidden and neat and tidy. So we're gonna get back in here and look at the focus that Mr. Metz has for what he's doing. The intense focus. Doesn't want to lose a finger. Look at that. Precision work.
What's up, YouTube?
How was your fishing weekend?
Fishing weekend was good.
Yeah, had a good time, caught some fish, ate well, couple drinks. I know it's hard to believe. Now we're back to work. There are two frames built, are long stand-up pieces. Again, Randy's knocking them. Now here we're going to put in some braces. That's what we're cutting out now, is the actual tank space angles to separate the tanks and hold them specifically in place where they're going to sit. Okay, and that's one tank cylinder space put in, all tacked. We have to weld everything up when we're done. We're not going to weld anything solid till we're all set and happy with everything we want to go. We'll do another space the same on this side, and that'll be good. And in case you're wondering, we've set it in. We don't need the width this way, so we've inset it to give plumbing space of where we want, and to land goes through the floor, especially on the sewer side.
What does the FNS stand for?
Fresh and sewer.
Fresh and shit. All fresh and tasty.
Okay, two tank frames. Just had to do that.
Oh.
like filling in the Grand Canyon.
Yeah. Somebody cut it crooked.
Somebody cut it here. They're all a little big. That's okay.
Get it out? Got it out?
Okay, so we got it down, we got the one side cut out so that the tanks can slide in. So we've cut this part of the angle out, which takes a lot of strength away, we know, but we're going to put an angle in here to stiffen it. And then we have to cut this one out, because these tanks have to be able to slide in and out from the top. That way, if you ever have to service them or do anything with them, you can get it out. Otherwise, you won't be able to get them out. So we're making it so they drop in from the top. And when we put a top, these are drilled and nuts in them. When we put a top plate on there, then that'll stiffen that all back up again too. So, that's where we're at right now. No, I don't think they will. So far our plans come together. There's our tanks in their pockets. Test fit 1. What do you think, Mr. Metz?
Let's go.
It's gonna work.
I think it's gonna work.
Yeah, we'll pull them out, weld everything up, clean it up, and that'll make just about the frame done. A few cross braces.
Now, we went to a Harley shop to get a new wheel put on there, and they told us they couldn't do it and for a couple of weeks or some kind of crap. And he said, oh, wait a minute, hold on. Some other guy.
Get this light out of the way. Now she's all black. All painted up pretty by our professional painter, Mr. Metz.
Yeah, look.
Looks like he's got more on him. So that's what'll hold our tanks. Now it's plumbing and install. Ready to take a time out from our building to make gumbo.
Somebody want to go.
Because somebody wanted gumbo.
So it's gumbo and cocktails.
How's our gumbo, Mr. Metz?
Coming along pretty good. Fix to put the sausage in. And let it simmer.
Nice. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Smoked chicken.
What's the other one?
That's on doing.
This one? Look at that. We're gonna have gumbo for a while. Okay, here we are, if you can hear me over the noise. We're cutting a side plate with a steel demon metal blade, and these things are awesome. Randy didn't think it would cut like it does. But it is loud. Already cut 2 plates, this is the third, now we just cut them to length. Just like butter, eh?
Yeah, that little guide makes it so you don't have to look at that blade.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes it easy. And we're all about making it easy for you.
Yeah.
So what do you think of that blade?
I like it. I think Elon Musk ought to use it to cut the stuff out of
The Cybertruck?
the Cybertruck.
Okay, make a better looking truck out of it. All right, we got our plates cut, holes drilled and bolted on. Bolting them on so if we ever have to take them off to do anything with the tank, the plumbing, we can. Because this side of the tank box will be up against the cab. So we need access with it on. That's what it'll be when we get her all painted. And then we have bolts on top, plate on top to close it in as well. And we get her painted up and then we're soon ready for assembly. So we got our plates all made and plated. Yeah, I always forget to do that. So we got our plates all made up.
Hey, it's Miller time.
It's Miller time? Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll join you.
And painted, they're looking pretty good. In case you're wondering, this little slot we got in here is a sight glass for the poop tank. So we can see how full it is. Unlike this one, we know how full it is.
Full to the top.
Always.
Always full?
Always full.
So is them. Miller time.